it falling, angels be calling. None of that could ever make me leave, yeah. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need. Every time I get a bit inside, I feel it. Ooh, who would have thought I'd get you? And when we're making love, your cries that can be heard from far and wide. It's only the two of us. Everything I need between those thighs. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need. Every time I get a bit inside, I feel it. Ooh, who would have thought I'd get you? Oh yeah, babe. Ooh, who would have thought I'd get you?
And I'll take some time just to be thankful that I had days full of you, before it winds down into the memories. It's all just memories
If you got someone like, don't you ever come right? Somebody just tell you something, I take it down. Got someone like, don't you ever come right? Somebody just tell you something. Ooh, who would have thought I'd get you? Oh yeah, babe. Ooh, who would have thought I'd get you?
This feels like summer, but you make me feel so alive. Just be my lover, but you lead me to paradise.
All right, what up, everybody? You are now tuned into BM 690 Brown Mamba Radio. For those of you who don't know, my name is Jackson. Excuse me. Now, if you've been following along, one, you're probably my friend, and two, you might know me from my Brown Mamba podcast. Now, today is a year to the day that I launched my Brown Mamba podcast and all my other Brown Mamba stuff. So, and if you've been following me along, as a friend or as a follower, someone who's a fan of the podcast and stuff, then you know that, pretty much all summer I haven't really done anything with the podcast. And, that is for a reason. I just kind of felt that things were getting kind of stale. I didn't know. I mean, I still, have my thoughts. I still have my opinions and all that stuff, and I want to get them out. But I just kind of felt that with the podcast, things were getting stale, and I just wanted to try something new. Um, and the main thing was, to me, I always want to be different. And, nothing against, podcasting out there. It just seems that nowadays it's kind of like a dime a dozen almost. Everyone's got one and this and that, and which is great and all. It's really great. If you got an opinion, you got a voice, and everyone has a platform to share it now, myself included. But like I said, I just wanted I want to try something different and find a new way to be able to express myself and my feelings and all that stuff, but without being all gimmicky and stuff. There's a lot of like gimmicky podcasts and stuff like that out there, and you see it in the quote unquote mainstream media with like a lot of stuff like that. But I just didn't want to do anything like that, and so what I decided to do was kind of ironically saying I want to be different, but make this more like a radio show, because although sure I talk a lot about sports, that gets kind of boring for some people. I talk about a lot about other things like pop culture, TV, movie, all this news and stuff like that, but I also wanted to find a way to incorporate music, which is something else that I really love, and what better way to do it than this, like I said, like a traditional radio show. I'm essentially like just acting like a DJ, and then I'll be able to cut in some music in between segments, so that way you guys don't have to keep hearing me ramble on and on for too long. So so this is the first episode. Technically, this is my 35th episode if you're going off of the podcast, which it'll be a continuation of. So everything's still going to be on through the Brown Mamba name. Because I am the Brown Mamba. However, it'll be kind of, I guess, rebranded. I hate using this word, but it is what it is. It rebranded as Brown Mamba Radio. So the way I'm gonna do it, like I said, I'm gonna play some songs every now and then in between segments. I'll do this. I'll try to keep it between like 30 minutes to an hour each time. I don't want to go on for too long. But if things happen and whatever, maybe it might get longer. Who knows? Pause. But for now, I'm going to be broadcasting this live. Well, I'm recording it live, and then re-uploading it uploading the recording of my my radio feed to Brown Mamba Radio on SoundCloud and iTunes. If you still if it's still there, if you want to keep following along, it's still there. And if you're a new follower, look up Brown Mamba Radio on SoundCloud or iTunes. It's still there. And then I'm going to be broadcasting live on Instagram Live. Right now I'm on my personal one just to get the word out. But from now on, if you want to also follow along, you can follow along on @Brown Mamba Radio. That's going to be the official quote unquote account of Brown Mamba Radio, BM 690. So that's all I'm gonna do for now. If you have any tips or anything like that on how I can improve, or what I can or anywhere else I can stream for free online, because I know if you want to listen along live, doing it through Instagram Live might kind of suck. Especially if you want to be on your phone, that would suck. So if you know anything out there, I'm looking out there. If you know anything out there that's free, it's free. Main point. Let me know. And so, the first song I led in with, my intro song, for those of you who don't know, is by a good friend of mine, Austin Lim. You can follow him. He started to make music. He did the intro song that's called "I Feel Like." But I cut it down a little bit. Use that as an intro song. So big up to you, Austin. Thank you for that. And the first song I played was Daniel Caesar and Kali Uchis' "Get You," or that was kind of confusing to say. It was "Get You" by Daniel Caesar and Kali Uchis. Really, really, really love that song. And most of the songs I'm playing is just stuff that I'm really been feeling, whether it's throughout the week or just some like favorites that I think I should get out there. like I said, those of you who know anything about me, is if I love anything just as much as I love sports, it's music. And so I think it's a perfect time to take a little break. We're going to cut in with another song, that I really like. That was pretty good this year. Came out. This is Broken Clocks by a beautiful young lady by the name of SZA. Enjoy.
Running back to the strip club, I'm never going back, never going back. No, you can't make me. Never going back, never going back. They never take me. I paid enough of petty dues. I put enough of shitty news. I had a thing for dirty shoes since I was 10. Love dirty men alike. Ooh, better day than yesterday. Ooh, I just take it day by day. That I got pieces and pages, talking a lot. Sorry, I'm faded. Think I forgot. You love me. You love me. You love me. Gotta shift at 10 a.m. Gotta dip at 10 p.m. Gotta get that cash. Won't get past the lunch break. I ain't had a smoke break in about 2 days. Gonna raise. Been about 3 years since I dated you. Why you still talking about me like we together? I moved on for the better. You moved on to whoever. I was down for whatever and then some. You gon' make me late to work again. Ooh, better day than yesterday. Ooh, I just take it day by day. Ooh, never hearing what they say. Ooh, I just do it my way. All I got is these broken clocks. I ain't got no time, just burning daylight. Still love and still love, and you still love, still love, still love, still love, still love, and still love. Nothing but love for you, nothing but love, nothing but love. I don't eat, can't sleep past 9 a.m. Heartbeat make me feel young again. Can't beat 'em, just join the party. I don't need nobody. All that I got, pieces and pages, talking a lot. Sorry, I'm faded. Think I forgot. You love me. You love me. You love me. You love me. You love me.
All right, again, that was Broken Clocks by the beautiful SZA, who, I know it's Day and Night Festival's going on this weekend, and apparently she put on a good show. As long as the rest of everybody, that was a stacked lineup. I really wish I could have gone, but kind of expensive. Don't have that kind of money just lying around, But sorry, put some socks on. But yeah, again, that was Broken Clocks by SZA. Great song, great album in general. Sorry again. This is a one-man show over here, so I I'm recording all this on my own, coming up with all the content on my own, sound mixing, sound engineering, all that stuff, all the fancy names you want to give it. I'm doing that all on my own right now. So please bear with me as I work out a lot of the kinks and stuff like that. But main topic I wanted to get to was like I said, it's a year to the day that I started this whole Brown Mamba podcast and the whole Brown Mamba hate using this term brand and all that stuff. But on the very first episode, I went over my fantasy football lineups, and I figured I might as well do it again this year. Why change it up? It's what I did the first time, and what better way to bring it all full circle by doing it all over again? This year again, I am in 2 different leagues. If those of you don't remember, I am in a league with my friends, and I'm also in a league with my family. I really have a good time doing it. It's a lot of fun. So I'm going to go over both my lineups, whether you care or not. So in my first league, which is the Banishee League with my friends, I can't lie, I think I got a stacked team. Starting at quarterback, I got Wham Bam, Cam Newton, my 2 starting receivers. I'll just go over all my receivers. So all my receivers, I got Mike Evans, who, I know everything that's going on down there with Hurricane Irma and all that stuff. It's same thing with Harvey too, and it's devastating what it's doing to the people of Texas, people of Florida, and in the Caribbean in general. Thoughts and prayers out to all you guys. I'm not trying to look at me, but I did donate, and it doesn't take that much time and effort. A little money goes a long way. Just imagine if you were in the situation that they're in, and how much you would appreciate them or appreciate other people wanting to donate to you. So, do what you can. I did help donate to, shout out to Shea Serrano with the Fuck Hurricane Harvey donations. I gave a little bit to each of the ones that he did. Shout out to Shea for that. Also Red Cross, anything like that. I know it's when it comes to money, it's a kind of a touchy subject, considering you're not always sure where that money's going, but you said you can't really go wrong with the Red Cross or anywhere, even if it's not money, it's clothes or goods. If you got some stuff lying around that you want to give to Goodwill or the local Salvation Army or anything like that, anything helps. So thoughts and prayers are with them. Now, with that being said, another reason to say fuck Hurricane Irma and all that shit is because it's really affecting our football. I would have really liked to have Mike Evans play this week. I'm getting my ass kicked in this week, but I really would have liked to have Mike Evans play this week. But it's okay. Hey, you know what I mean? Player safety first. Safety for everyone else first. So yeah, I got Mike Evans, Allen Robinson, Danny Amendola, Jeremy Maclin as my receivers. My running backs, I got Todd Gurley, my main man, Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn's back. My favorite player on my favorite team. Let's fucking get it. And then I also have CJ Anderson and Jeremy Hill as my running backs. Tight end, I got Gronk and Antonio Gates, the reason why I won number 85 in high school. Defense, I got New England, who, even though they played like shit the other night, it's all right. They'll be fine going forward. And then for my kicker, I always have Seabass. Got Seabass, but I guess he's on IR. So you already know who I had to pick. Being an honorary Korean, I had to pick Young Ho Koo on the San Diego Chargers. Even though I hate the Chargers, I had to pick Young Ho Koo because Kusanity is coming. If you don't know who he is, look him up. He's the guy, the South kicker from South Korea who does all the crazy flips and stuff like that. But he is now the starting kicker on the Chargers when they already had a pretty good kicker in that guy Lambo, whatever his name was. So yeah, that's my lineup. Like I said, this week didn't do so hot. Kind of surprising. I thought I was gonna get better production out of Cam and Gronk and the Patriots defense this week, but hey, it's all right. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So I think it's time for another break, right? So kind of ramble a little bit there, but that's my first lineup. We're gonna listen to another song. After this one, we're gonna get into my second lineup with my family league. Make sure it's set right. I don't want too loud. With my family league, which I think is also pretty good. I mean, considering also. Oh yeah, it is a pretty good one. So we'll get to that when we get back. This song that's playing right now is another song. I know a lot of people don't like the whole A rap and all that shit. I get it. But you know what though? There's a lot of good songs coming out of it. This one right here is one I've been bumping nonstop. It's Love Scars by Trippie Redd. You know, say what you want about how they look, how they act. I mean, well, stopping them about how they act. All that shit with like Kodak, X, all those guys. Fuck all those guys. Don't try to look, maybe they do make great art. There's no doubt about it. They make good music. It is what it is. But don't use their talent and their art as an excuse to excuse them for their horrible behavior. So fuck them. If you support them, can't be fucking with you. And then, I mean, yeah, straight to bottom line, if you support them, fuck you. Back to the song. Love Scars by Trippie Redd. Love this song. Hope you enjoy it too.
Love 14, yeah. You used to say we love, I used to say she back. Thinking that shit from the heart. Now look where the fuck we at. Girl, you got me just going up back. Love Spencer, you got me real sad. Looking at you at a pass. I done told me this shit was the last. Shawty, I just want your love for a minute. I've been counting, baby, you give me a routine. Swear I lose my mind. I've been here for a minute. Ay, playing games with me, shawty, this is not no scrimmage. Swear that I did it. I do it, I does it. Ay, shout out my bloody, my woody little nigga, and shout out my buzz as well. I swear I'm blooded up, bitch, never throw it up, sis. Ay, these niggas is disgusting, sound like a disease. Yo, bitch, pussy nasty as fuck, she got a little bit of yeast. Getting all the money, count it out.
Alright, again, that was Love Scars by Trippie Redd. You know, I'm a fan of old school just as much as the next old head, trust me. But you gotta be fucking with it. If it's good, it's good. You know what I mean? If music's good, it's good music. Listen to it. Don't be one of those people who, you know, is closed-minded because it's not what you grew up listening to. Because when you were younger, think about it. All you old heads out there, when you were younger, you were the ones listening to hip hop in the 80s and in the early 90s and all that stuff, and everyone was saying, "Oh, what is this? It's not rap. This isn't music. It's jungle music. It's you know what I mean?" and saying that's not music. What is this? Is trash. This is garbage. That's not what I grew up listening to. That's what everybody should say to you, right? So now think about it. You're the one. Now you're the guys who are on Facebook and on Twitter and on Instagram and all this stuff saying, "Oh, it's not hip hop. That's not hip hop." You're exactly the person you despised growing up, who used to always tell you that NWA wasn't music, that Sugar Hill Gang wasn't music, that Public Enemy wasn't music, that all this hippity hop ribbity rap shit isn't music. It's music. It's good. So appreciate it for what it is. And I know all music is subjective and all tastes are subjective, but whatever. Give it a chance. Don't be so closed-minded. Just give it a chance. Now, with that being said, back to what I was talking about with my second lineup. Now, I also want to preface that with my lineups, I had to pick all of them while I was at work. So I didn't do any real good preparation. I was trying my best to try to put players in my queues and all that stuff, and to make sure I get the guys that I want. But honestly, it's not that big of much of a science when it comes to fantasy football. It's just, early picks, try to get the best available talent, and then, figure it out. Get the best player available for the position of need. So in the beginning, you always want the top receiver, top running back, whichever goes first, or whichever falls into your lap first, and then just kind of fill in the blanks there. And then at the end, once you have like your starting roster set, most of the sleeper guys are all hit or miss, dime a dozen. You know what I mean? So that was my philosophy going into it. I'm not a fantasy expert, obviously, but it's not too complicated with fantasy football. The only time things get a little complicated is when someone steals your pick, it's pretty well known that you're going to take a certain player, but someone else takes him anyway, kind of thing. Like what happened to me. I'll get to that. But with my family league, for the quarterbacks, got my man. My man did work for me today. Derek Carr. Man, my man Derek Carr did work for me today. And I got Jameis Winston backing him up. Receivers, don't really know. I guess with I got OBJ, Jordy Nelson, Sammy Watkins, Allen Robinson. Not bad. Can't lie. This is not bad. But I'm just very upset that that OBJ didn't play today. They could have used him, obviously, because Giants got their ass kicked today. They could have used him. Jordy Nelson did fine for me today. But I know, look, it's just one game, whatever. I think I'm still winning. Yeah, I'm winning this one anyway. So thank you. I don't know why I just said thank you. I think it's because I'm thinking ahead. So for my running backs, I took a big risk. Taking Zeke. I took Ezekiel Elliott. Yes, I did. I took him with like my third or fourth pick. Because I was like, you know what? I know he's going to play week 1. It'll be 5 weeks. It's fine. I'll figure it out. So, took Ezekiel Elliott, who did work for me today. No touchdowns, but that's fine. We got the 100 yards. That's good. And then also I got Lamar Miller and Terrence West rounding it out. And Sean again. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to keep. I don't think I have room for 4 for 4 running backs. But maybe I do. Who knows? And then for tight ends, I got Kyle Rudolph and Hunter Henry. If you know me, you know that I am, a tight end aficionado. I love the tight end position in football, Get your head out of the gutter. So it really bummed me out that I wasn't able to get a top-level tight end. Kyle Rudolph is still good. I'm looking. But, hey, this is good. This is to show, let me put my skills to the test if I can find the next great tight end. Hunter Henry looks like he could be one of those guys. He's pretty good. It's just a matter of if Phillip Rivers can stay healthy enough to get him the ball. That's it. And if the Chargers O-line can stay healthy enough to keep Phillip Rivers protected in order to get him to throw the ball. So that's my skills positions. Kickers, back to what I was talking about. I've been playing fantasy football since like 2007. It's about almost like 10 years now. 10 years. Every single year and every single team that I've had, I always have Sebastian Janikowski. This is the first time I do not have him. Because my mom took Sebastian Janikowski. That got me hot. My mom does not make me upset very often. I love my mom. Mom, you know I love you. But this shit got me hot. And she trying to play it off like, oh, I didn't know. She knows that Sebastian Janikowski's from the Raiders, and she knows I always take him. She did that shit on purpose to get under my skin. Not thankfully, because we could really use him. Even though, shout out, what's his name? Damn it, I can't even gotta think of his name again. The fill-in, because he's hurt right now. Janikowski got put on IR with his back injury. But shout out to the guy they just signed like yesterday or something. Damn it, where is his name? It's like very, very, very Italian. Someone on Twitter, shout out to whoever said on Twitter, I can't remember who, but shout out on Twitter, the guy was like, it sounds like one of those Italian clothing brands. And he's like, I'm pretty sure I own one of those shirts. God damn. Giorgio Tavecchio. MVP. Giorgio Tavecchio nailed 2 50-yarders and a 40-yarder en route to a Raiders win today, baby. On the road to 16-0, on the road to 19-0 for that. We're coming for that Lombardi this year, you feel me? So, I mean, at least since he's hurt this year, it's like not that big of a deal. I'm gonna try to snake him from her. But in that case, with that being said, if I could get any other kicker other than Seabass, I'm happy I got Justin Tucker. I got Justin Tucker, the best kicker in the league. Backup kicker. You know I'm down with the Koo Sandy. I'm ahead on it, man. I got Young Ho Koo again. And defense, New York Giants. I mean, they just kind of fell into my lap. I get somehow. Like I didn't have, like I said, I was at work. I got my top skills guys, and then I had seen that, the top defenses got taken. So I was like, forget it, whatever. I'll just figure it out. Just play it by ear. Kind of, if I have to, just do the whole thing where like I look at the matchups each week and just pick a defense that is playing a bad offense. I don't know. I'm about to do some work. So, I'm pretty top heavy with this team, but I definitely got a lot of work to do. It's gonna test my football knowledge and prowess, which I'm ready for the challenge. I'm definitely ready for the challenge. I can't lie. I cannot lie. All right. Take another break, shall we? We'll take another break with another song. Like I said, I love music. I love all kinds of music. I love everything from new stuff, old stuff, good stuff. Some stuff that people think is bad, but I like it, so I don't care. But this is definitely not something that people think is bad. A little Joy Division never hurt anybody. So I'm gonna be playing a little, I get not lesser known, but everyone always knows the other Joy Division songs. Like Love Will Tear Us Apart, Disorder, and all that stuff. But the one that I've been listening to a lot of is Shadow Play by Joy Division. So let's get to it. This is, like I literally just said, this is Shadow Play by Joy Division. Whoo, man, that's a good song. God damn. That bass. That bass on that shit is fucking nasty. That bass line of those drums, that shit is fucking, I'm telling you, that shit is nasty. Alright. So enough of that. I think it about wraps it up for the first episode. Thank you again for tuning in to BM 690 Brown Mamba Radio. It's been fun. I'm really looking forward to this. I know I've been talking a lot in the last stuff about doing new things, but it was just, like I said, I just couldn't figure out what. I always said it, because it's like one of those things where, just put it out there. Just put it out there, and then eventually it'll give you enough motivation to make it happen. That's what I'm doing here. I kind of know what I'm doing, but not really. Figuring it out. I got it all down. I said I'm working, like I said, it's a one-man show around here. It's just me. It's just me, my phone, my music, my computer, my microphone, and all you guys out there. So, again, thank you for tuning in. Please bear with me as I work out all the kinks and all that stuff like that. And if you got any tips from me or anything like that, let me know. Which is a nice little segue into how you can follow me. You can follow me on Instagram here. You know what it is, JXCKX or JXCKSXNNN. You can also follow me on Twitter. Same thing. You can always hit me up at look me up on brownmama.us. Check it out on Brown Mama Radio. And again, that's where all the live streams on Instagram will be from now on at Brown Mamba Radio, all one word. And also check it out. There's gonna be a lot of other posts and stuff like that. I'm gonna upkeep it just kind of like how I upkeep brownmama.us, which is also still around and functioning. Don't think I forgot about it. So yeah, again, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for rocking with me. Thanks for showing the love. Appreciate it. And like I said, if you got tips for me on where to stream live radio, let me know. If you got tips for me on how I can improve the overall quality and production of the show, let me know. And if you got any other tips for me on anything in general in life, with fantasy football, with sports, with music, I'm also going to be taking requests on this. So if you tune in on Instagram Live, I'll have an idea of what songs I want to play already laid out. But if you want to hear something and I think it's cool, let me know and I'll play it. So, again, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about this, all right? I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Again, thanks for rocking with me. Thanks for tuning into Brown Mama Radio, BM690 on your dial. And I'm going to send you guys out with another one of my favorite songs I've been playing nonstop lately. This new Brockhampton album is really, really good. I suggest you get a look at it. We got a lot of good music last month in August, and this is definitely up there as one of the better ones too. There's a lot of good songs on it. America's new boy band, Brockhampton, Saturation 2, but my favorite song on this one that I'm gonna play you guys out with is called Summer. And ironically, yes, I am playing the song called Summer at the end of summer that it is now. It still feels like it kind of, but summer I guess is technically over. But when you live in Southern California like we do, or at least like I do, it's summer every day, baby. So again, thank you for rocking with me. Thanks for fucking with me. Thanks for checking out BM690 Brown Mama Radio. Make sure you tune in every Sunday night around 8 o'clock. I'll try to keep it around this time each time. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you tune in next time. And I hope you enjoyed this last song, Summer by Brockhampton. Remember that. And make sure you stay tuned to Brown Mama Radio on SoundCloud and iTunes. That's where this will be uploaded to, for those of you watching live. Thank you again. I can't thank you enough. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.